Hi guys, welcome back to Marvel Contested Champions. RichTheMan here. I've just got in from work and I'm completely delighted to see that an Archangel specials video has been released on the Marvel Contested Champions Facebook account, not on the YouTube for some reason, but it's still really great to see. I love these little videos that they do, really, because what they kind of established that if they're released prior to any character being released, it does actually show telltale signs of how to evade out the character's certain attacks and the way it's kind of made up with the specials, and that's what I really like. So let's start with playing the video. So from start point, what we can see is at this point, and I will kind of highlight what I'm talking about at these points here. At this point, you see Archangel getting in a very kind of crouched position. This is very synonymous with heavy attacks. So, for example, this character will be looking to get into that heavy attack, which is always a very kind of scrunched up position as they're ready to go blast out at you if you're there. So this is I'm pretty certain this is the heavy attack. So this kind of up in the air and swing. When you're facing off against Archangel, I would largely recommend having a 2-swipe kind of distance between yourself and the target. The reason being wingspan. See, we can see here. See up there? The span of the wings, like imagine like a bird's arms are outstretched, wings are outstretched, like that. You're going to need plenty of distance because it will hit you if you're not that far away. I do think that 1 swipe may not be enough. You may need 2. It really does depend on, like I said, wingspan and how bad that's going to be and how bad that may be on breaking your block. There is a second point to the swing. There's like 2 parts. There's one kind of like full rotation, and it looks like then there's another swing. This could be the SP1, but I don't know. It looks very synonymous with a heavy attack. Like I said, it kind of gets himself in that crunch position and then swings out, which is like I said, very synonymous with a heavy attack, not anything else. But do look out for a second swipe, which could be as bad. We can see here part of the second swing. So SP1 is bladed pinions, and to kind of give you an idea, this is going to be projectiles coming at you very, very quickly. The first projectiles are going in here now. So that's the first one that's just up there. The second one is actually loaded to, I don't know if we can see this, just about here. So to give you an idea, these come in quick successions. So you need to be on point with your swipes. So it's going to be swipe, swipe, and then we'll wait for a third one and to swipe. It seems now very kind of a current thing with Marvel Contested Champions to have at least 3 projectiles, like the same way that Yellow Jacket has had his amount of laser beams kind of increase on his, I think it's L2 to 3. Again, like similar with Cyclops, and it's like this very kind of triple kind of succession on things. That seems to be the way that kind of makes these new characters coming in very different. So let's just play this. So first, second, there. So swipe, swipe. You're going to need to kind of be on point with that. Obviously, you need dexterity. Have a look at your utilities in your mastery section. Make sure you've got it. The third pinion will then come in at a little bit of a delay. So we're going to wait for that. There we go. So that one is going to be more easily readable, I'd say. So it'll come at you, and then when it gets close, boom, we want to hit away just prior and evade out from that coming towards you. Projectiles are a very difficult thing to master when it comes to evading them, but it is largely based on your reaction time, so keep your eyes on the prize. L2 is Razorwing Strike. Now the kind of idea when you're facing off against Archangel will be similar to the heavy attack, having a 2-swipe gap between yourself and the enemy. The reason being, it's all about wingspan, and the wingspan of that character, similar to Falcon, similar to a lot of different characters that have this, you could even say with Guillotine, this kind of reach. It's like you say when boxing. In boxing, you always have the advantage over your opponent if you have a longer reach. The same thing can be with this character here. So the longer the reach, the more distance you have to create between yourself and the enemy in order not to get hit. So that is really the best advice I can give you there. So there we go, swinging in. So the first set is going to be 1 to 2 swipes away, and then you might have to do 1 to 2 swipes away again. I'm hoping it's only 1 singular swipe, or it's going to be 2 very kind of deep swipes, so 2 very deep evades away from the character. I don't know who I would use necessarily against a character like this. I may want to stop him getting any kind of power gain in order to do those specials. So I may use Dormammu based on the poison immunity. I may even use characters that either do a significant amount of bleed, or maybe a poison character. It really does depend on how I feel with what character would be best for the situation at hand. The third special is HyperSonic Scream, and really does showcase, obviously you can't avoid this, you can showcase like an amazing amount of speed from Archangel, and more than likely he'll be sitting proud, standing proud, looking great. Obviously he's got the techno organic virus in him, and he just looks amazing, looks really good. But I really think that the wingspan and the reach, as we were saying, boxer's reach, is going to be the thing that you're going to have to really get on point to avoid and obviously evade out 2 swipes, or maybe a deeper swipe for a deeper evade. Maybe the best option for facing off against this character. But we'll see when the patch comes live on Wednesday. Hopefully this has been helpful. Gives you a few pointers on maybe what to do when you face off against that champion. I would probably say look out for videos like this in the future, because they can be really helpful to point you in the direction of what to look out for when you're facing off against any champion coming into the game. I'm glad that they released this video prior, so we could just have a quick look and get a bit of basic strategy to what we're going to do with the character. Stuns can be really helpful as well, then hitting in whilst the opponent is stunned. Yeah, obviously we won't be using our favourite champions, so it will be all about skill, okay? Use a bit of skill. Maybe even the Vision, Age of Ultron, may be a little bit helpful for the situation. He's poison immune, as at the same time he can power steal, so why not use a character like that? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button. If you want to subscribe for more Marvel Contest Champions based content, then please hit that subscribe button. Hit me up on social media, link is in the description. Don't forget to turn your notifications on and be part of the notification squad. And as always, I shall catch you on the flip side. Bye bye.